In this video, we are going to be designing what could be the next bestseller for the teacher niche. So let's just get right into Etsy. Okay, so again, I always like to start my research incognito window because again, if you're on Etsy a lot, like I am, Etsy will start kind of curating things for you and it will start showing you the same type of things. And I like to look at different things. So again, we are designing for the teachers. Again, if you are wanting a video where I talk more about the different types of teachers that you could be targeting, then I'm going to be linking that video in the description below. Again, we are going to be targeting a specific type of teacher. But again, I always like to look for gifts because with gifts, you always get like different type of items that you could be potentially be designing for. Again, even if you're not selling, pencils or this type of sweatshirt here, it will just give you inspiration of the designs because that's what you're looking at. You're looking at the designs that are out here for inspiration. Again, this is going to be a quick little research thing on Etsy, but if you want more of a specific research, then I'm also going to be linking my research video because that's where I will start. I will literally start there first and then I will kind of do this. This is more of like a niche research. So again, we're seeing like this retro front and back. I'm seeing personalized already. I'm seeing like wallflowers with the cute saying, teach them, love them, watch them grow. Again, I'm seeing the wallflowers again. I'm seeing like a rainbow with the teacher name. So again, I'm seeing a lot of personalized things. I'm seeing a lot of wallflowers. I'm seeing retro fonts. I'm seeing script. So you see the things that I'm saying out loud is kind of what I do when I'm researching. I'm literally picking up on everything that I'm seeing and you start seeing patterns. You start seeing like you see a lot of the same sort of things. Again, personalized teacher. Again, I'm seeing the wallflowers again. So florals do really well. Retro do really well. Front and back does really well. Different colors like boho, like neutral colors. So this is all what I'm seeing, right? Again, that's not personalized. So this is literally what I would do. And then again, this is on gift. If I want to design for a sweatshirt, I can literally go and just put teacher sweatshirt. And I will see what else comes up. It's this. Again, I'm seeing florals. I'm seeing personalized. Same thing. So again, you can go into so many different rabbit holes with this, and then you can even target like the specific, if you're going to be designing for a first grade teacher or a second grade teacher or a biology teacher, you can even go into that rabbit hole of like searching for that, specific niche. I always like to keep it broad because when I keep it broad, I'm able to see so many different more ideas. You can always go specific, like if I'm going to do like a biology teacher, sure, I can go and look at that niche specifically. But again, I always like to keep it broad because I get more ideas when I keep it broad. But again, I am going to be designing for like a specific type of teacher because again, the more specific you can go on a niche, the better. So again, you will do the same thing. You'll kind of pick up on patterns and see what you're seeing for that type of teacher, right? Like biology, I'm seeing retro. I'm seeing, scientists, retro again, funny sayings, front back design. So you see, it's the same, kind of like the patterns that you were seeing when you just looked up for teacher, right? Like the front and back, retro, we saw that a lot, right? Funny, this one has a lot of like funny things, like probably like funny things that, science teachers will say. So again, once I've done this, then I will go into Canva and that's where I'll come up with my design. Okay, so now we're in Canva and we're going to go to create a design and do custom size, and we do 4500 by 5100 is usually like the sign that you need for t-shirts and sweatshirts. And again, you can start with the fonts, you can start with the elements, it doesn't really matter. I saw like a lot of retros and flowers and rainbows. So I'm gonna look for like a, oh, I didn't mean to do that. So I'm gonna look for a like a rainbow for like a teacher. Let's see, like a teacher rainbow, and see what comes up. I like this one. I might have to go like in a black design. That one seems cute. I'm just seeing if I see something else that kind of catches my eye. If I usually like to like duplicate and then add other things. I like this one too. It's like a pencil. This one's cute with the hearts. I think I kind of like this one. And then again, then we'll get the text. And then here I'm gonna do like first grade. And again, I want like a, I can do like, let's see if this one, I can do something like this, which is like retro, right? Because we saw retro. I can do script down here. And then let's see. Let me see if I want to do, and then to pick up the colors from the rainbow, you just go here on the plus sign, you click on this Doppler, and then you can kind of get it from there. Keep that like that. And then again, I love this design because this could be a template. You can literally duplicate this, and then this, you can make it like a script font instead. I mean, obviously you wouldn't make it, but you see, or you can duplicate this and you can make every letter a different color, or you can even do for other teachers, like duplicate this and then it'd be second grade, third grade, fourth grade, or duplicate this could be English teacher, science teacher. I mean, however you know. But this is the thing, we're not going to stop the design here, because again, I'm such a proponent on personalized items. Personalized items are doing so well that this will be an amazing way to stand out, especially for the teachers. And again, I've seen, like, especially sleeve printing is still kind of new, and it's an amazing way to stand out, because I can literally just add like a name down here, but I'd rather add it on the sleeve because I think that's gonna make my listing stand out even more so from competitors, right? So this part is already good to go. And then to add the sleeve on Printify, the dimensions is 1181 by 4724, and I'll show you guys how you can find that out. But again, I will literally just put text, and we're gonna do the same text that we did, that retro text. And again, this font is called Peace and Love font. I got this from Creative Fabrica. I love Creative Fabrica. I'm gonna leave a description for it below. But I love it because you can get so many fonts there. You can get so many graphics there. You literally just go and you can just search it. Like, you can just put like retro, right? And then you go and hit font here, and it will literally tell you all the different fonts that they have. You can even put here like rainbow. Let's say if I didn't like that rainbow, you can literally just look here, same thing, and see what other type of rainbows you can find. And then always make sure that you're clicking down here where it says for print on demand. But I love Creative Fabrica. There's so many fonts that you can get here. There's so many graphics that you can get. Yes, even though all the graphics like that have full POD, that you can use for full POD, like for example, let me see one like that has full POD like license. Like I would make sure that like I always just alter the graphic. Like either for this one, I wouldn't just tell it as is, even though you might be able to tell it as is. I would literally just put like, you know, a name down here or something down here. I will add to it. I wouldn't just not add it on Etsy like that, because there's so many people that are already doing that, and it will be so hard for you to compete with that. So again, back to the sleeve. So then here they can just add, oh wow, the name of the teacher, Mrs. Williams. However, and then they can customize that by just adding their name on the sleeve, right? And then you can even be more, they can do that like this. And then let's see, this one was like a little, oh, you can even put, to kind of match with the little hearts, you can add, oh, I can't spell today. You can add like a little heart here at the bottom. And, or you can add an apple, or, you know, I'm just kind of trying to match the vibe of the rainbow, and the rainbow has hearts on it. And then just like that. So then what you will do next is we will download this, and I'll show you how to add it on Printify. Now that we are on Printify, we can go to catalog, go to women's clothing, sweatshirts, and we're gonna go to Swift POD because I think they're like the main one that are doing sleeve printing, and there might be another provider, but Swift POD is actually my preferred provider, them and Monster Digital. And then you're gonna do start design. And again, if you want to figure out what the dimensions are for the front or the sleeve, when you go here, I know they updated this so it looks a little bit different, but if you hit here like upload, it would literally tell you right here what the print area is. So again, we want to do this here in the front, and I always like to zoom in so I can get as closest to the top as possible. And then again, you can put sleeve on the right or on the left. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to put it on the left, but when you're doing the personalization on Etsy, you can ask the customer, like you can literally put like, please enter if you would like the name on the left or right sleeve. And then also something that I like to add, because you don't want to sit here and wait for customers to get back to you, or sometimes people might forget to put a sleeve. I always like to put like something like, okay, the left sleeve will be the default option. So meaning like if they don't put nothing, you're going to automatically put it on the left sleeve. So the more thing that you put on that personalization box, the better it will be for you, because then you don't have to sit here and go and message customers that, let's say, forget to put what sleeve they wanted on. So again, and then if you want the dimensions of the sleeve, again, they show up down here, 1181 by 4724. That's where I got that number from. And then we're going to add that. Again, get it closest to the bottom. And again, then you can select like the colors that you're offering it in. But again, this is what it looks like. So again, first grade, and then Miss Williams or whatever. And then they will, you know, this will change depending on what the customer enters. And again, I love this type of designs because again, like I was showing you on Canva, this is a design that could be scalable, meaning like you just literally can come in here and change this bottom thing for anything. Second grade, third grade, fourth grade, science teacher, English teacher, and then still keep this touch of personalization. And again, I wanted to do it on the sleeve. Like I could do it here at the bottom, but I want to do it on the sleeve because I think sleeve printing is still newer, and it will make it so much easier for you to stand out in the market if you offer it on the sleeve. And again, you're trying to stand out, you're trying to add value, you're trying to be unique, and this is a great way to do that. So again, then you'll save this, right? And then as usual, you would just literally name it, and I would like first grade first template, right? So then you know this is your template. So then you save it as a draft, and then every time that you have a listing, like every time that somebody orders this, you just duplicate this, and then you are going to change the copy. And then all you have to go is then you go to edit, and then this front image stays the same. So all you have to do is either decide if the customer went on the left or the right, and then you will change that here, and then you will save that, and then you will name it with whatever is it that the customer's name. So you will say like first grade Miss Emily. And then that way you know, and then you'll save that as a draft. And then when you go into your orders, you'll know, and it will show up under your other tab, and then you'll know that the one that says Emily is the one that matches, you know, that customer type of thing. So I always like to name my templates whatever it is that I change on it or whatever is it that I customize, because it just makes it easier for me to just kind of link everything together. And again, if you still want a video or a tutorial about personalized items, I am going to be linking that in the description below, and I hope that this video was helpful. So you made it to the end of this video, and I'm going to be linking this video next, because in that video I go over the different type of teachers that you could be targeting as the next niche. See you on the next one.